cryptic theory-based story. Made in RPG Maker. Earthbound and Yume Nikki inspired.
Drawn out shitty
Quirky dialogue that is never
Metaphor
funny.
for depression.
God damn it, Omori, how did you do it? You had so much working against you, but here we are in the fucking top 10. I cannot believe that this game hits in the way that it does, and I have to talk about this right now before I have a brain aneurysm from holding this in too long. So real quick, if at any point through the course of this video you start to get intrigued by this game, I need you to step away and play it all the way through. You and I both know that you're not doing that shit. That's why I didn't put any big spoilers in this, but legally I'm required to read that out. So there you go. Now let me show you a jam. This is one of my favorite jams in the whole world, and I think it's one of the better early game songs to represent a certain intersection that music sometimes finds between somber and comforting. This is what the first couple minutes of Omori are like. When you open this game, it makes itself very clear that something is wrong. Your character is in a completely stark white room writing foreboding shit over and over again, and when he leaves that room, there is a palpable feeling that everything is not as it appears to be. Before you've even really gotten started, you know that whatever you're about to experience in this world is going to be fragile and subject to new information. So as you watch these happy, innocent characters climb their way into the world, there might be some serious apprehension to just snap into their dynamic and pretend with them that shit is cool. But the soundtrack knows this. It's cautious and realistic with you. As you meet more of your friends and the energy starts picking up faster between these characters, the music stays understated in its cheerfulness. Almost as if it's like on our side and doesn't want anybody to hear them having fun and take this away from them. So even as you look at the surrounding context and see that the circumstances are undoubtedly going to be, word I've used before, somber, the music helps you feel like maybe it might actually be safe for you to slowly settle into this dialogue in front of you and feel a bit more, word I've used before, comfortable. And here's why I'm telling you any of this, right? This feeling that I'm trying to illustrate is actually the exact thing that the main character would be feeling in these moments of the story. It's slowly revealed throughout the game that this oddly comforting place you've been getting to know is all in Sunny's head. That's right. This guy isn't even named Omori at all. His real name is Sunny. Everything you've seen so far is an imaginary world he dreamt up to distract himself from how whack his life is in the real world. When Sunny comes into headspace and engages with his friends as Omori, he knows that the comfort he feels in this escape will always be at least partially clouded by the reality of his situation. But despite that fact, he's able to come back all the time because in here, it sounds like when the music acknowledges and integrates this kind of sadness into a sound that's this peaceful, it makes us feel like maybe we are capable of slowly melting that anxiety away. Like maybe I can ease into this world and forget about my problems for a while. Maybe I can enjoy getting to know these characters even though I read the Steam tags and I know at least one of these guys are gonna eat shit. That's a satisfying parallel, where the player and the main character are feeling the exact same thing at the exact same time. This is like the whole point of the video, by the way. And the soundtrack isn't the only thing that facilitates these parallels. The format of the game is also about making moments like these. We're constantly bouncing back and forth between headspace and the real world. When shit gets too serious out here, nope. And when you've been avoiding your demons for too long in headspace, they can sneak up on you and pull you out. We get to experience the emotional beats of the story from Sunny's exact perspective in real time, long intermissions and all. There were even moments as I was playing where I forgot about the real world storyline entirely because I was so focused on beating this character's ass so I would never have to see her again. Let me reiterate that. I, the player, forgot about Sunny's real life problems because I got so lost in his imaginary world. That is unreal. That is the main theme of the game. It's like a fucking magic trick to me. They aren't just getting me to feel the things that he's feeling, they're getting me to do the things that he's doing. This game has mind control in it. And that's not even my favorite part about the structure. The entire overarching plot of the story seems to also be built around this idea of creating parallels. The whole time, as you're going through these two narratives, the game is constantly throwing you these little clues to a greater mystery about Sunny's past that you know is gonna end up up in some crazy shit. But even with all that going on, there is like no dramatic irony between you and Sunny whatsoever, because these clues are all his repressed memories and emotions. So as you're finding out about this character's past, so is he. That is so cool. How do they keep doing this shit, man? I am so fucking impressed by this game's ability to make me empathize with this character so completely in every single aspect. And that's the fucked up part, is now they got you. Anything he's feeling, you're feeling. Anything he's thinking, you're thinking. If this dude eats a sandwich, you're probably gonna be the guy that's shitting it out. So now all they have to do is make Sunny go through the most awful, soul-crushing tragedy in the entire history of mankind. And now you have to do it too. Good luck ever forgetting about this game. As your problems start ramping up in the real world, they start to infiltrate the flow of Headspace. There is no more fucking around in here. We are constantly pushed into going deeper and deeper into Sunny's head until we find out the full truth of what happened to this kid. And then the game is like, oh, so you actually want to know what happened? Okay. Well, Jesus Christ! And when you get through this entire nightmare into the actual end of the story, the game loops around and hits you with the music again. This time with this added element of a performance. Sunny has been preparing for this moment for days now, and it's taken everything he's got. When he's finally ready to confront the full truth of this mystery and the intense feelings that come along with it, the game makes a really cool choice to not spell out exactly how he's processing it. We take a step back and get a complete version of the main theme of the game for the first time. But now we have this new instrument. The saxophone. Up until now, this song has felt pretty subdued. All we can really pick up on in the version we've been hearing so far, and the version you're listening to right now, is like a kind of bittersweet feeling, or maybe some hesitation if you're really looking for something. But we've never gotten the full emotional scope until this moment, where Sunny is finally feeling everything he's been running away from for years as it relates to this song. And he's the motherfucker that's playing it. Sunny's violin part adds so much fucking intensity to the sound, which is apt because as he plays it, this is when he experiences the emotional climax of the story. The game has been building up this performance arguably from the moment you hit the title screen, and now that we're here, it does not have shit to say to you. Because why would it tell you what you already know? You've been with this character the entire time, going through everything he's been going through, so what is he feeling right now? I don't know. What do you feel when you hear this song? This is why I'm so crazy about Omori. Like, no other game I've ever played has made me feel this thoroughly like Batman. If you couldn't tell already, I am giving you a strong recommendation right now at gunpoint. You are going to play this game tonight. I already started the download on your PC. And if you've already played Omori and you're just watching this video all the way through because you just love the game, then it's time for you to go play Silent Hill 2. Because it does the exact same shit that I mentioned in this video, but like 20 years ago, so go pay your respects. There you go, that's a curveball, that's 2 recommendations. And I guarantee you they will both make you cry to the point of like dehydration. So sorry about that, but hey, at least it's not League of Legends this time, right? Alright, so I know many of you are probably wondering where is that next How to Have Fun in League of Legends, and it's honestly not too far away. I'm pretty sure my next video is gonna be on AD Briar, because I've been having so much fucking fun with that. And I have enough clips to like feed the entire world. So don't worry, that series, again, it's not going anywhere. I fucking love that series. I love making it, but I got a lot of shit to say about this game. In fact, I got so much that like, if we keep hitting these engagement buttons and doing pretty well, I might have another one in me. We'll see. And I guess like along those lines, I want to mention that variety content might be more likely on the channel in the future. I honestly have no clue right now. So if you liked this video, then I guess good news for you. And lastly, as always, make sure you go down into the description so you can join my Discord. It's easily the best way to know about future videos when they come out. And check out my streams Monday, Tuesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm pretty sure it's Eastern time. I don't know my own time zone right now, but I'll look that up. I'm pretty sure. Alright, see you around. Go play that game, dude. I'm not fucking around with that recommendation.